Hello everyone, my name is Kimberly and this is I Got a New Deck. I know it's been a while. I've been just working on some of my other channels and you may want to check them out. Graceful Warrior Goddess Guidance and as well Earth Angel EMF readings. So this is one of my newest ones, the Medicine Woman Oracle, and it's from Maillard and illustrated from Caroline, I think it's Manière. My apologies if I mispronounced that. So I will say, very eye-catching, very eye-catching. I'm also going to say something, and I've said this in other videos, kind of a pet peeve of mine personally, is look, when we look at decks, when we go to stores, do we not look at the visual? Yes. So I do not like when they put the Illustrator, honestly, I can't read it. I can't read it. And it's in a different script. It's so tiny. And I'm sorry, but people are visual beings, and when they go look at decks, yes, what calls them, but it's with our eyes. So I give the advice to anyone who creates oracle decks in which you have somebody that does the artwork or illustrator. My opinion is this: they deserve the same font size as you. Because for us to get to the content, to your reference book and that, we need to be attracted to your oracle deck. And if you're not doing the illustration, that person is the, primary reason why we bought your deck. That might be humbling for many creators to absorb, but it's the truth. So that seems assertive, but it's my channel. And I've said I don't get paid thus far for any of my decks that I show here, and I'm hoping to catch up a bit, so you're gonna see me wear the same outfit for a little while, for the next little while, meaning a block at a time. So because I have numerous decks and I think that they deserve attention, and I give very fair reviews because I don't get paid for any of this. All of this I have spent, or it's been gifted to me from family and friends, but no one has given me. Should that change, I'm going to be very transparent with that, but I'm still giving a fair review. So let's open it. Good quality box, which is important because I've had some really thin ones, and I'll tell you, I had them in my hand. I didn't end up purchasing them because I was like, if the box is cheap, I'm thinking the cards are as well. And anytime that I have purchased a deck where the quality of the box was really flimsy, the cards were as well. No, it's not that we all have like $50, $40 decks all the time. Some of my favorite decks are like $10, $15. You know, they have good information. So I'm not discrediting value priced decks. It's just, if you're asking for a certain price point, you have to extend a certain level of quality. So let me bring this up here. Maillard, okay. You think maybe I was a little rough on the creator, the author, but so much information. So much information, very detailed. It's beautiful, and how she breaks it down, I'm gonna pick a card. We'll take a look at the cards as well. What I like is in the inside of the box, it says Mother Earth is calling you. Can you hear her song? So I really like that. So this most definitely has an indigenous vibe to it. It's connecting with ancestors, and in particular, the powerful warrior goddesses that have walked the earth before us, whether they belong to my lineage or yours or strangers. So let's talk about the quality. Beautiful. Rounded. So great. I have small hands. This is a nice size for me. Quality is great. I would say it's about perfect. It's not too thick or too stiff, and it's not too flimsy. The color palette is muted, delicate in line work. It has enough that if you're an intuitive reader like I am usually, it's more than enough. Hold it and you can get a really good vibe from it. For example, this is 18. Spirit of air, a favorable wind is blowing on your life. Air is communication, so you'll be receiving that. It is also a synergy with, well, especially this time of year, if you live in an area that has seasons that change and autumn is coming. And first of all, let's take a look at that. That says sweater weather. So that's where I'm at, where I live. There's apple cider in there. The wind, this morning actually I heard it. And the wind, if you listen, can tell you messages if you sit with it. So let's take a look at what the book actually says. I do like when they give a number sequence because then it's very easy, well, easy-ish to find. Where are you? There we go. Okay, Spirit of Air. How am I missing you right now? Are you in between here? That's Earth, Air. There we go. So it looks like this. Okay. Starts here. It gives you a message, and I'll read that. A spirit of air, favorable wind is blowing on your life. The message to this is, I am the spirit of air. I am breath, fresh or warm against your nose. When I entered your lungs, I was your first cry. I filled the sails of ship to navigate the fabulous oceans of your life. I am movement, trade, wind, breeze, zephyr, or Socorro. I imbue each patch of your land with the taste of my breath. Or, yeah, Zorako. I am the resource of your phenomenal flight towards a light-filled destiny. I am the dance of ferns in the depth of the forest, and I release the superfluous from your life. Unseen yet present everywhere, I am life. Then it has guidance. So it looks like that. This card invites you to play with air and taste the joy of lightness. Be like a feather listening to your divine renaissance where light glitters. Be like a leaf, letting itself get caught up and dancing upon the wind's invitation. Let go. Perhaps you feel weighed down by a situation, a relationship, or place with a heaviness of body or heart. It is time to rise above and spread your wings. The spirit of air in your reading also means that new love or work-related opportunities are going to present themselves, and the winds are favorable for you. And then what I like is it has a section called Awaken the Medicine. Call the spirit of air to support you. What message is air bringing you? To find out, dedicate a moment to the spirit. At home, perform a ritual for increased lightness. Open your windows to air out your living space. Gather a few feathers. Breathe in and feel the lightness within. Evoke the spirit of air, entrusting it with a situation that weighs heavily. Your question, then throw the feathers in the air above your head. Feel your consciousness rise above and take a step back. Embrace new solutions. Give thanks. In nature, offer yourself to the wind caressing your skin. Listen to its melody in the trees. Pay attention. Leaves dancing in the air, lightness are falling to the ground, letting go. Awaken the bird woman and say a prayer for her. How beautiful. How beautiful. So Miss Maillard, beautiful. What a lovely energy. I like the 3 sections, that incorporates the message. It incorporates, medicine and guidance. I really, really, really like it. And today, like I said, the element of air has been active where I am. And I was spending time with it. So it's very interesting that this card came up for me. Now, in particular, if you're into tarot, air is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this message in particular might be for an air sign in sun and moon in rising placements. You may also want to check for astrological in your birth chart the house of communication and see where it sits. So the price point here, I got this deck off of Amazon. Let me just double check here. So it was $24.95 US. I feel like it was like $34 for Canadian, and UK $18.99, and that's pounds for the UK. I feel it's worth it. I like it's got the gold edging, so it looks professional. So if you give readings, it's a lovely deck. It's very professional. I like the quality myself. It's not overly bendy, but it's not too stiff either. For smaller hands or average hands, it's a great, you could shuffle many ways and it wouldn't hurt because of the rounded. Yeah. And it shuffles really nicely. It has like a little bit of a coating on it. I love the energy. So I'm going to show you some cards. Just a couple more here. And actually, I'm going to leave it at this one. Autumn. Look how beautiful that is. With this, I highly recommend this deck. I think the price point is fair. The quality is there. The detail of information there. And the illustration. Oh, I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Carolyn, beautiful. Just a beautiful job. And like I said, my only critique is that creators moving forward, when they create decks, have to understand that consumers or potential buyers are visual. So if you're not drawing the illustration, but someone else did, you have to know they're a good chunk of the reason why somebody purchased your deck. Now, the information, of course, very important. But I do believe both the illustrator and the creator of the deck deserves the same font style and the same font size. Or slightly. Not to the point I can't read this illustrator's name because it was in a very small script. And it's in a very small font size. And the script is a little bit, like you can barely read it. And then when I looked at the side here, you see your name very clear. It would have been nice if you would have put the illustrator underneath here in the white font so we could read that as well. So I hope you enjoyed this review of the Medicine Woman Oracle. And please check out the rest of my videos. I will be posting more. And you may want to check out my other channels, Graceful Warrior Goddess Guidance and Earth Angel EMF readings. Till we're able to engage again, stay safe, be well, take care of you.